When the weight gap looks like a canyon, and the opponent's height feels like an unscalable wall, the result seems obvious.
Deterred by the odds.
But it's in those moments that the greatest victories are born. Stories where skill, composure, and sheer willpower crushed raw size. Today you'll see fighters who stood up to giants and proved one thing to the world: no one is unbeatable. Kilos, centimeters, none of that matters. What matters is precision, stamina, and heart. In this video, you will see how giants fall like towers.
Picking it, and look at the mammoth fish here. I feel pretty confident with this one.
2007. Something unforgettable happened inside the ring. Fedor Emelianenko stood across from a true giant. Hongman Choi, towering at 2.18 meters and weighing 165 kilos. The size difference was massive, but that night only one thing mattered: the spirit of a fighter.
This one, even because the size difference.
From the opening seconds, Choi tried to impose his size, casting a shadow over Fedor. But every step Fedor took was calculated, every movement precise. When the giant dragged him to the canvas, most would have panicked, but not Fedor. He locked in the perfect armbar and forced the seemingly invincible giant to submit, all in the very first round. This fight proved one simple truth: skill, strategy, and an unshakable mind will always outweigh kilos and centimeters.
He's fully extended, you can see the elbow poking.
In 2007 at UFC 68, Randy Couture stepped into the cage against Sylvia. The bell rang. Experience versus raw power. Sylvia wasted no time, pressing forward with his reach and size.
Throws the leg kick, comes down with...
Right from the start, the fight went into the clinch and the mat. Every exchange, every hold was a test of endurance and technique. Sylvia tried to impose his will, but Couture kept control.
I mean, this is a style we've never seen from him before.
There's the body shot, then over the top. He's coming over the top.
Like 6-inch height advantage.
Round after round, the tension climbed. Even when the towering champion pressed hard, Randy never lost focus. His experience and fight IQ breaking down Sylvia's size advantage piece by piece.
Randy tightens under and comes up over the top.
I'm surprised Tim isn't...
5 relentless rounds. Every clinch, every takedown attempt was more than muscle. It was will against will.
He was at least 50 pounds heavy than him, and he's
Down he goes again. Needs to stay on his feet here.
And when the final horn sounded, the judges had no doubts. Unanimous decision. Couture's hand raised. Even giants fall when faced with a master. Boxer Cedric Dumbbe faced off against Aleem Professor Nabiev, an elite kickboxer and Muay Thai fighter, 7-time world champion across multiple Muay Thai organizations. Dumbbe started the fight aggressively, but Aleem quickly tried some sneaky moves only to be hit with a storm of strikes from behind. Dumbbe regained control and started his revenge. By the end of the second round, he drops Aleem. Aleem gets up, but it's too late. An instant knockout follows. With a devastating right hand, Cedric Dumbbe puts his opponent to sleep, defending his Glory World welterweight title and punishing the Dirty Rat.
Lesnar looks to tie up early. Right away. Throws some knees.
Cain Velasquez versus Brock Lesnar. The fight went down in October 2010 at UFC 121.
Follow my instructions. We're gonna keep it clean. Touch gloves is making it clean.
As the bell rang, the arena was electric. Brock Lesnar, the reigning UFC heavyweight champion, stormed forward with his trademark power and wrestling. He forced the action, shooting for takedowns and trying to smother Kane with sheer strength.
Brock swinging. Velasquez with a head kick.
But Velasquez stayed calm. Every time Lesnar dragged him down, Kane bounced back up. He refused to be controlled.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's huge. Velasquez. Lesnar. Spinning out of control. Kane he throws G to the body. Lesnar's in big trouble. Kane Velasquez looking to
Shots. And he's not going to gas himself out.
Lesnar trying to get back up. And he does.
From the top position, Kane unleashed relentless strikes. At 4:12 of the first round, the referee had seen enough. TKO victory, Kane Velasquez. That night, Velasquez became the new heavyweight champion and proved to the world that technique, speed, and endurance can break raw power.
But Minoa loves here at the Ariake Coliseum in Tokyo.
Giant Silva versus Minoa, April 2006. The massive Giant Silva, 2.18 meters tall, 174.6 kilograms, stepped into the ring against Minoa. On paper, it looked impossible. But Minoa, the man they call the Giant Killer, never feared size.
Size difference in this fight, but Minoa.
From the opening bell, Minoa charged forward, using speed and precision to break down the Giant's advantages.
Forward roll by Minoa right into the single leg, and he takes.
He attacked relentlessly, landing brutal knees straight to Silva's head. Just 2 minutes into the first round, Silva could take no more. The referee stopped the fight. TKO victory for Minoa. Once again, the Giant Killer lived up to his name, proving that courage and technique can topple even the biggest opponents. Bob Sapp versus Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, August 2002, Pride Shockwave. Bob Sapp, massive, powerful, a true beast, stormed the ring, throwing Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira across the mat in a thunderous crash. It looked like the Giant would dominate. But Nogueira, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu master and Pride legend, never panicked. He stayed calm, used technique and strategy, and took the fight to the ground. Methodically, he controlled Sapp's every move, waiting for the perfect moment. After a tense struggle, Nogueira locked in a precise submission. Bob had no choice but to tap out. Once again, skill, composure, and timing triumphed over sheer power. Even giants fall when a master steps up. Today we witnessed the impossible. Giants fell, titans gave way, and the masters, armed with technique and unbreakable spirit, seized control. Every punch, every move, every strategy proved one truth. Greatness isn't measured in height or weight, but in heart, skill, and the will to win. Do you want more videos about how giants get humbled by small fighters? Share your opinion in comments. This is Boxing Day. See you next time.